guys, my name is Chefnickt and today it's all about my favorite ingredient, foie gras. The best thing to eat with foie gras, caramelized apples. And this is exactly what I have here, and this is exactly what I'm going to show you how to do right now.
So first of all, let's make a very simple caramelized apple. You need sugar, unsalted butter, whipping cream, beef stock powder, sugar-free orange marmalade, and 1 apple. So normally for cooking, we will use a green apple. So I've got one Granny Smith here. Alright, we're going to cut off the core, we're going to take out the seeds, and we're going to dice it up into small cubes. Preferably, let's try to cut everything the same size, so that way it will all cook evenly. So here's a tip to a very good caramelized applesauce, to have a very good caramel. Okay, so now we're going to get 1 cup of sugar, and we're going to pour it into the pan very evenly before the pan gets too hot. Okay, and now we're going to shake the pan a little bit just to make sure everything is distributed evenly, and this is the first and only time that you can shake it until your caramel's done. Okay, you get some water, you just dab the edges, so basically this will speed up the cooking process and also make sure that the cooking process is a lot more even. If you notice, I'm not drenching it in water, I'm just putting a little bit so that I let it absorb by itself. Okay, again here, if you want to tilt the pan a little bit, you can, but don't shake or mix it. Okay, reduce the heat and just let it sit there. You can see the edges are already starting to turn slightly golden brown, but the center is still white and has a lot of sugar crystals. This means it's still going to take a little bit more time before it's going to be perfect. So this is pretty delicate stuff. You can't really stir it or mix it in, if not the sugar won't melt. Okay, so anyway, we're going to turn down the heat. We're going to take 1 tablespoon of butter and in it goes. So this will cause a lot of bubbles. It's basically going to emulsify all of that lovely caramel. It's going to bring out a lot of nice flavor to it. And basically, in goes in the apples. And once the apples and butter is in, don't worry about it burning. Basically, there's a lot of moisture inside the apples. Very, very unlikely that you're going to burn it now. Okay, it's going to stay this lovely color. We're just going to twist it and turn it and flip it a bit. Okay, and in goes in the cream now. About 5 tablespoons of cream for this recipe. Okay, so I'm using whipping cream here, but if you want to use double cream, single cream, or even cooking cream, that's fine. Okay, 1 secret ingredient, brown sauce powder. 1 teaspoon of that in, just mix it all in together. And the next secret ingredient, orange marmalade. Basically, I'm using unsweetened orange marmalade here because I don't want the sauce to get too sweet. If not, it's not going to blend very well with the foie gras. So how to tell if this dish is done? Look at the edges of the apple. It should be slightly translucent. We try cutting 1, 2, and 3 pieces. If it's still got a lot of resistance to it, then just let it simmer for another 2 to 3 minutes. So constantly stir it and just check it from time to time. Press 1, press 2, press 3. They're all quite soft and I think this is good to go. Alright, so you're going to off the fire, twist it, and that's done. So now, let's get to our foie gras. We need some salt and pepper, some truffle oil, and a little bit of teriyaki sauce. Here's my take to cook the best and easiest foie gras. It has to be frozen, rock solid. Okay? Cut it open from the bag. That way, not a lot of it will melt and get stuck in the bag. Okay? Cook it from frozen. So don't worry, this can last inside your fridge for about 6 to 7 months. Okay? A little bit of my salt and pepper seasoning. If you don't have my seasoning, you can just put some regular salt and pepper. I'll be seasoning the chopping board and just rolling the foie gras on it. Okay? Lightly seasoning it, and that is done. Okay, and now let's get to the fire. We don't need such a big fire for this, just a low heat. That's all you need for this foie gras. You don't even need to heat up the pan too much. Okay? We're just gonna take that piece of foie gras, we're gonna put it down, we're gonna press it a little bit, just hear a little bit of sizzle. Alright, you can see the oil starting to melt. Again, low heat. Just leave it there for 3 minutes. Okay? 3 minutes later, we're just gonna do the magic flip and check out that awesome crust. So now, we're gonna keep another 3 minutes, but this time, right after flipping, we're gonna close it. Again, on very low heat. And 3 minutes later, off goes the top. And we're gonna do 1 magic flip again. And check it out, a perfect crust. And how to tell if it's fully cooked and just nice? Just tap it. You can feel it like a piece of jelly, really soft. If it's still hard, then you know it ain't cooked. So I actually like to slice my foie gras, okay? Just like a saw, slice it slightly. 1, 2, 3, just to see that inside, a slight touch of pink melting in your mouth. Most fun part of this, the plating. So let's put 2 tablespoons of that awesome caramelized apple there. Check out the amazing texture. We're gonna take the foie gras, we're gonna lean it against it, opening up a bit. Take a little bit of that sauce and do 1 or 2 twirls. Some salt and pepper on the side, some teriyaki sauce, just 1 or 2 lines, and a little bit of truffle oil. And there you go, cooking foie gras. Couldn't be any easier. Want to see more videos like this? Hit the like button, subscribe to us, share us with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one.